75, 85, 85, 85, 75 bid at 85, 75 bid at 85, 85 bid at 95 and 105.
These are all this part of this one lot. So if you buy the lot, you got to take them all. This is what I want. Would you be willing to sell the Nintendo, or you want that?
I don't even know I had a Nintendo. Merry Christmas.
For what? How much you want for it?
Your Christmas present.
Christmas present for real?
Give me an elbow bump.
All right, thanks, dude.
Good guys.
That was awesome. You're the man. It's cool, man. I appreciate it.
Smoke a fat one, play a game. My name's Ben. Think of me while you're jamming out, huh?
What's your name, Ben?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Ben.
Welcome.
Doll, you never show me nothing but kindness. She would say, I know how sad you get. And some days I still get that way, but it gets better. It gets better. It gets better.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another adventure. So yesterday we had a yard sale, and our friend Beacole came over, and he was just browsing the internet on estatesales.net, and he was showing us a sale that they were having, and it ran 4 days, and today's the last day. And the sale is at a country club in Elmer, New Jersey, and we are about 10 minutes away from the sale. We just stopped at Wawa to get a nanner.
We stopped a while to go to the bathroom. I got a nanner because I was there.
Because you got a nanner, why?
To hold me over.
But we are going to go to the sale so we can get some footage of the whole place. There was like 1,200 pictures online because there's so much stuff there. There's barns, sheds, outbuildings, the country club, I forget, what is that even called? Where they have like the bar and stuff?
It's the country club.
The country club, like golf carts for sale, tractors for sale, everything in the whole place.
Golf course is going out of, I don't know what's going on there actually, but
it's already out of business.
It's just done. Everything. They're just, I guess they're trying to sell the property, so they need everything off of it. And we're gonna go check out what's on it. So
hopefully we can show you guys what we see, and hopefully a lot of stuff's left so we can actually like film it, but we'll see. And maybe we'll buy some stuff if it's cheap enough.
yes.
Last day, so they should be trying to move it. I hope there's I want to get a couple signs if possible. That's
It was my
goal.
dad's birthday yesterday, March 16th, so I'm gonna see if they have anything cool for him there because he likes golf.
They do have stuff like in the pro shop still left. It's in the package I saw. Well, they did yesterday, or when it started.
Yeah.
But all right, and also we can show you the quick clips, but we found some scrap earlier and a little red toolbox thing that I might try and sell before we scrap it, but we trash picked some gold earlier. Phew. This grove actually looks like
turn left.
very newer than I thought.
Yeah, I mean the lights look new, and the lights are new.
Pulling into the grove, dude.
That's weird, right?
This whole place, I knew it was gonna be on like its own road.
The sky looks really, really pretty today.
This place is wildcat style, dude.
Oh my god, we might be the only ones here.
Well, yeah, everyone else is at church.
Oh, it's Sunday.
No, there's
Oh,
bad
no, there's
legends here.
all in trucks though. I guess you'd have to be.
Have to be,
Unless
dude.
they just work here.
No, they're just here to.
No, they're here to, yeah.
Dude,
That's
this
like
whole
your
place,
dad's
this place
truck.
looks so much nicer than I thought.
Wait. Okay, so this place isn't old. This place is
Nah.
like brand new, and I guess
They've
we'll
been
figure out
liquidating it, and then they're gonna,
use the money to.
or just.
Let's just find out. Maybe this legend knows.
All right, the liquidation sale that's going down. I thought it was like the whole place going out of business, but those two guys just showed up here to golf, so.
And this place looks fairly new, unless they just keep
Brand new.
Yeah, dude.
The siding on that building? We'll see, I guess. All right, so this is, that's an electric line right there. Like a state sale turned into just a nature hike through the woods with just orange arrows that are telling us where to go. It's so funny. And we thought it was gonna be so nice out today.
I feel like a little kid like picking up candy.
Like an Easter egg hunt?
They're just like luring us in here.
Well, once you get you all the way back here, there's nothing you can do to get away from them. No, I see I guess it's like the old buildings. This is so wild. Like there's like tour guided operations going on here.
$200 to get it going. $100. Where's my buyers? $100. Here he comes. $100.
Yeah.
$100 I have at 125. One submitted 125. I have $100 at 125. Are we all done at $100? At 125. 125 behind you. 150. 175.
We were supposed to get like paperwork.
150 in front at
But we're not gonna buy
175.
anything,
150
right?
is bid at 175, 555, 150 to 175. Sold 150, 829. In here.
This is so classic though.
Grandkids love that.
Getting 2 pieces, 1 money. The Toro and the Jacobson, 1 money, $100 on this lot. $50 bid. Last chance on stuff like this, guys. $50 on the 2 pieces. 25 should get him down.
Yeah.
25 I had, 35, 45,
Yeah.
55. 45's bid at 55. 45 I had at 55. 45 I had at 55. 55, 65. 55 65. 55 I have at 65. You're out. 55 I have at 65. 55 I have at 65. 65, 75, sir. 75, 85, 85, 85. 75 is bid at 85. There, $85 bid at 85. 85 bid at 95 and 100 baht. 100 baht. 95 bid at 15. 95 bid at 15, 15. 95 bid at 15, 115, 125, 125. 150 bid 125. Last chance. 125, 135, 145, 45.
I just bought both
Sold
of those for like
135,
150 probably.
None of the golf carts are for sale.
135.
Nothing else I don't think in here.
Wow, that was a good price.
Oh, brother.
What's the
Take my hand
claim?
today? We'll find out.
Are you gonna buy anything?
I bought some brass fittings, but that's about it. There's not much here. So,
Well, this is the day 4, right?
this is day 4.
Yeah.
Everybody got the good stuff.
Wow, I don't know, dude. He just bought those. These are all this part of this one lot. So if you buy the lot, you got to take them all. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is what I want. Straight up. So I guess they went through and sold all the rooms already. And someone owns everything in here, I guess. But it's still cool to see.
Oh, they're mine. They're all mine. Everything in here is mine. Everything in here is mine. All the power contents of the building.
What'd you pay for everything?
You own everything in here?
Except for that, that's sold.
How about the stuff in that room?
The what?
The stuff in the front room, you bought that too?
No, somebody else bought everything in the front.
Are they here, you think? Or you don't know?
Yeah, he's probably still here, but I don't know. It's
Yeah.
some guy bought
Maybe
the whole contents.
I'm gonna ask him if I can. But I would
I'll show
be-
you who the guy is.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
This guy.
I'll talk to him. Thanks.
Thank you.
Hey, you bought everything in the room in there?
Oh yeah, I bought the first room.
Would you be willing to sell the Nintendo? Or you want that?
I didn't even know I had a Nintendo. Where at?
It's right there. It doesn't have all the cords, but
Where at, bro? Merry Christmas.
for what? How much you want for it?
Your Christmas present.
Christmas present for real?
Give me an elbow bump.
All right, thanks, dude.
Good guy. See
That was awesome. You're the man.
You know,
Nah, that's cool, man. I appreciate it.
Smoke a fat one, play a game. My name's Ben. Think of me while you're jamming out, huh?
What's your name, Ben?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Ben.
Welcome.
All right, so I guess everything's sold in the whole place, but that legendary guy gave me this for free. So I'd say it was worth the drive. I was just gonna poke the camera in these buildings just to show you guys. But this is a massive airplane hangar. Oh, sorry. These guys look like they bought a lot of cool stuff.
That little kid knows how to start though. That's sick, right?
He's going for it.
That's all I want out there.
10 bills for that?
Yeah.
You scored, dude.
Yeah.
That thing's sick.
Where do you hook the hose up to?
Back here. So you hook the garden hose up to here, and then that nozzle to spray.
Make some money this summer off that thing.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, that thing's gnarly.
You gotta go fill it out.
All these, dude. Someone bought all these. Could you imagine?
Dude, having to move these things out of here.
I couldn't even.
Traumatizing.
Can't even deal with it. Obviously, the auction company makes money. Look at their truck.
True. But the homies that move this, they obviously have like the equipment to move it.
Look at this truck behind you.
I know, it's massive. This
And
is what
so
they move it
epic.
with, right?
Or that's.
Oh no, this is like, no
Was
way
that-
does this thing drive. This
Yeah.
is an old ass GMC.
This is a really nice.
It's got barnacles on it.
Was this part of the lot? Or this is just someone's legend status?
Dude. Legend.
I think it's the guy that's got he's got like a white beard with an elastic.
He just bought the stuff in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that,
He's a legend.
pretty sure that's him. Yep.
Look at that decoy right there.
It's creepy.
Look at these buildings though, dude.
I did bring
This is crazy though. Look at that sign. Why they didn't take that is beyond me. Cool, really cool. All right, we drove an hour, walked a mile through the woods in the freezing cold to get a Super Nintendo and 3 controllers that we don't have a cord for and we don't know if it works. But do we consider that winning in the picking world? I would say yes.
Of course, and that guy was so nice. Kind of stereotyped us because we don't smoke weed, but that's okay.
But he sure as hell does.
He sure as hell does because he was definitely
He bought all that
high.
stuff, he was killing it.
But he was still cool. And there's a couple of stores that we can hit on the way back that we've never been to, because I've never been in this area, you've never been in this area, to go picking through like their antique stores or thrift stores.
Yeah, there was another sale
Like a
that we
yard sale.
passed, and then there was a thrift store that we passed that both looked good. So, gonna go to both of them. Alright, we got some pink depression glass for our friend Cowboy for his mom for Christmas. And he actually sent money to us to get him some green depression glass for her birthday coming up. And this is the exact place we passed it without even realizing. So we're gonna see if they have any. D&Ds. Trinkets for days. That trunk's cool. It's cool though, right?
This one's cute. This one's really cute.
This is depression glass, right?
No.
This is not. Do you
No.
have green depression glass in here?
I have a few small pieces. I can show you what one of them looks like. This is depression.
Okay.
Very, very iridescent. Not
Not like
you
this.
can't
It's too
see
thick,
through.
right? Okay. This is green under there, right?
Yeah. That one's green. And that's a different pattern.
I'll get those two.
Okay, and there's
Please.
more in, if you go down the aisle right outside the door, there's a china closet over here. There's some in there, green. I
Okay.
think cups and saucers.
I'm gonna look in there for
I'll
sure.
hold these. You're shipping this to Texas?
I'm gonna ship it, yeah.
Thank
That's
you.
perfect.
That is perfect.
That's like one of
I
those.
thought you said Texas out there, it's like, yeah, you're shipping it.
The other ones made it. The Elvis wall. Hidden Treasures thrift store.
Do you have the key?
Yes. Is it open? Oh, cool. Alright, we're gonna see if we can find some treasures in here.
New owners, trying to clean it out.
What's the claim?
It's new owners took over. We have that monkey too. We should give them that monkey. That monkey creeps me out. But new owners took over. They said they couldn't even walk in here. She's cleaning it up, and it looks good.
Alright, I found some Sega Game Boy type Sega Game Gear systems, and I just talked to her husband, and they're not actually working, the two systems, but there's 6 games with it, and the case and the battery packs. So for 50 bucks, I think I'm gonna go for it. Seems like a pretty good score. Alright, we are now, I scored those video games. I'm gonna show you guys everything when I get back. But we're going to the self-storage place over here in Galloway, and we're gonna be picking up 2 chairs. We're helping our friend finish out an estate sale that she was running. And this seems like it's it right here, right? And we have to meet her here, and then get some chairs, and then go over to the house where the estate sale was and get the rest of this stuff and take it to Goodwill. And she said anything that we want we can keep to sell ourselves. But I think that this is the lady right here, maybe. All right, we're in the neck of it, neck deep in this storage facility. Hopefully the battery doesn't die before we can get the footage we need. But we're gonna pick, I don't know, this thing goes deep though, dude. These people make bank in these things. Just renting out sheds to people to hoard stuff that they don't need. I think it's just... Alright, so we just showed up here, and we're supposed to be just getting the remains of this and selling what we want and taking the rest to Goodwill, I guess is the plan. But let's see. Alright, so the camera totally died. Both batteries we had were dead before we even got to the house. But we took some stuff to Goodwill, just stuff that we knew was too big and not worth enough to even try to salvage. And this is our first load of stuff from that house. And we were thinking about taking all this to Goodwill. And then another thought crossed our minds, and Sammy suggested we just take all of this, put it in the pink trailer, tarp it, and just have it ready for next Saturday and do the Berlin Flea. So this is all the stuff right here that we scored from that estate sale that our friend was running, and she just gave us all this for free, and she actually paid us a little bit to do the work, so it turned out really good. She's a really nice woman, lady, and her partner do the sales with just like 1 or 2 other people, so it is a lot of work for just a small group of women to do. And it's cool that she trusts us and let us come and kind of join the team a little bit, because this is one of a few different things that we've done with her before, and it's cool to be liked and to be treated well, because she gave us all this stuff and she paid us. I was a little upset at first thinking we were just going to do it for free, but it turned out good. So we got all this stuff and I'm gonna unload all this into the trailer. And this is just all like, these are like totes and bags, but this is just all like knickknacks and just like, honestly not the greatest stuff ever, but it's like dollar items for days. It's like, I don't know, a flower pot that looks like it's cracked, kitchen plates and vases. This is like an ice scraper. Oh shit, I thought the cats got out, but that was the neighbors. Books, which are not a great seller at all, but who knows. There's like kitchen utensils, pictures, and like just weird everyday. Well, these might be usable, some of these, for like eBay and stuff. Like office supplies. I don't know. All stuff that I'm not really interested in, but all like 50-cent, $1, $2, $3 items at the flea market. So we're stoked about it. Because I do think that there is some irony in this. We had a huge yard sale yesterday, tried to liquidate all the stuff we could because we were getting cramped up and the shed was filled, overflowing. The garage was overflowing. And today we were helping a friend who had an estate sale over the weekend, and it's Sunday night, so the estate sale was over, so she wanted to get rid of everything in the house that was left, and we took a load of stuff for her, a love seat and a desk, to Goodwill with a bunch of other stuff. And we went back to get a second load to take to Goodwill, and we got second thoughts about it and decided to bring it all here. So this is, now we got rid of all that stuff yesterday, and today we turned around and look at what we have. This entire trailer is filled, this box is empty, of new merchandise that we just scooped up. And we have a serious problem because we were literally on our way to Goodwill, decided to just bring it all here and try and sell it at the flea market next weekend. And it's like good stuff to an extent. This picture's cool, but at the same time it's kind of like all the stuff that was left over at the sale. So we decided to make this our own video, and you guys are going to be surprised about the second load that we're going to get right now, because it's really good stuff. And it might be a little hard to move some of it, but wait till you see it. It's going to be crazy. It's crazy too, like, could you imagine what they actually paid for this block of knives in the day? It's not a complete set, but like, this is fully a nice set of knives. I think that's an easy flea market thing. And then there's just like, you know, crystal. This knife goes with that. There's coffee mugs, candy dishes, hangers, knickknacks, pictures. That's actually, it was here already. CDs. This is just filled with, there's clothes in here, like little stool. We don't even know what's in half this stuff. We're probably not even gonna look until we get it to the flea market, but it's crazy how the world works. Like, we just got rid of a bunch of stuff, and today, the very next day, we just refilled up. Probably more than we even got rid of. So, looks like we're gonna have to have some more yard sales and do a lot more flea markets this year. But we are heading out to go get the rest of this stuff, which is the A+ good load, and we'll show you guys all those items in a minute. This, out of the first load, this is the coolest thing we found. It's a little piece of wood that's hand painted, and it has like people working in the wheat fields, I think, and then there's like 2 kids sleeping in the woods with an angel. It's really cool because like how they made it, it's all chipped and stuff, but it is signed. And like the tree, these are the same trees, I forget the name of them, white oaks maybe, that were at my house in Pennsylvania when I was growing up, that my dad planted them there. So that's pretty cool. And I think we're gonna give this to my parents, maybe my dad, for Christmas or his birthday or something, because this is kind of something he would like. But this is really cool. All right, so we are back at the spot. So this is the house that had the estate sale, and this is all the good merchandise that we've selected to try and sell for ourselves. We salvaged. So we got this Lane trunk right here that was painted at some point, but it's still in really good condition. It's got like the mark on here. It's got like cedar chest, still the tags, moth insurance. The lady pointed that out to us. We thought that was kind of funny. It has the key with it. We got this other trunk. It's filled with goodies. This is more like a homemade trunk. There is a jewelry box full of costume jewelry in there too, which is cool. These fell over, but got some pictures. Show this one. This is like a print.
I'm keeping these.
It was 37 of 300, and turn it over. And they paid $156 for it originally, so it's like got paperwork and stuff with it. Could be worth some money. Some more pictures there. Little metal tin. These are actually really Stoke Life. Seymour Smith pruners. Probably gonna use those actually, believe it or not. A little coffee table, some vintage. This is like a super antique fishing rod here. Montague Flash. Not really sure the value of these. She did give me, I actually bought this at an auction, she said. This little trunk. And then this is filled with all fishing lures. So, stoked. And this whole pile here. We'll go through some more of it when we start unloading it and stuff, but I'm just going to get on loading it here now because daylight is going away and we want to get back home so we can end the day off. So we got this little angel, a metal angel, which is pretty cool. Candle holder. Actually, she gave us this hand cart and it's not bad. Metal like heart shaped chair.
I love this chair.
Very cool. We got this little side table that matches the coffee table, and I think this and that on OfferUp maybe for 40 bucks. Probably could sell those pretty easily. This goes on the top of that. This thing is like a little makeup desk table thing.
Played you. Oh, it only has one little.
Still pretty cool.
Still pretty cool though. I like it.
How do you feel about like us just purging yesterday at the yard sale and then just what just happened?
How do we feel?
How do you feel? I already explained how I feel.
It is what it is.
It's all part of the job description when you're a scrap god.
It's cold. I should have put a coat on.
Do you want this?
You had to move because obviously because he was pulling out. It's just old people are so funny because he was like, it's like perfect time, and he comes out and gets in his Mercedes, and Trevor's like on the side. He has so much room to just back out.
And he went all across the grass.
All the way across the grass.
Dude,
I was dying.
I thought he was just gonna crash right into me.
That's what I was like.
I was just like, this guy's tripping me out, dude.
He went all
He
the way
ruined his
across.
grass though. And the thing is, I was being like really particular not to ruin the grass around here because I know how mad they get. And he just smoked his own grass.
He was just like.
All right, we're packed up for the most part. We're pretty much ready to go. So this is all the scores we got today, plus the other load, which was all knickknacks.
Dying over that guy's face.
That guy was a god.
Because he just didn't even know. He was just like.
Didn't care.
Lucky and Landis's new rug.
That's true. Things we do for our babies. Our son and daughter. Just curve this in. Tie it all down. Strap life. Always shouting out to the Tom Lombard clean. Thank you again, dude, for these straps. That was really epic. And we use them so much. Oh yeah, and Concrete Rob for the other straps. Two of our
Christmas
supporters that really helped us out because these are really good. Can't even get it off of here. such a beautiful ending to another beautiful day. Just got so much glorious stuff in the back of this truck. It's piled so thick that I had to use like 3 strap ropes across because it's double stacked. And we got some vintage fishing rods that we already have 2 inquiries about, with only just posting 1 video of all the stuff on Instagram. So I have to do a little research on them, but it's obvious that they're going to sell pretty easily. The one specific one is, I know that. And then the other 2 are cool too though. But you never know. You got to look stuff up. Like, obviously I have a habit of not looking up a lot of stuff, but when it's specific items, like I know that fishing rods can be worth buku bucks. Obviously, probably the lady who ran the sale looked them up already though, because she's pretty good about that kind of stuff. But who knows? Maybe she didn't. Maybe they're worth $10,000 each. Maybe they're worth $10 each. But either way, we scored. Royal Farms coming in hot though. About to open that one up.
I can't wait.
Gotta check that out the day it opens. Hopefully they do like a Wawa when they open, and like around here they used to give out like frisbees and stuff the first day and like free coffee. But I wonder if they would do that too. Probably not.
Maybe.
Free coffee day at Wawa. Alright, we got everything back here to the house. We're slowly unloading it. This is a keeper. This little dream here.
Ooh, my chunk. She's a keeper.
Sissy.
She's a chunk.
Sissy.
Sissy stinks.
It's MJ and Sis. But my idea was to get everything, take it out piece by piece and take pictures of it, so I have them for like offer up, but the lighting's not the greatest, but we're gonna see if we can take some. Just take some anyway. Alright, we got this classic Miller cooler. I think that's a flea market dream. $5 probably. Never tried to sell an ironing board at the flea, but I think we could pull it off. I'm going to try to take that before we scrap it to the flea. And then this trunk I showed you guys a little bit, but this thing's cool. We also got this little angel like water fountain type thing. And this was just filled when we got there already because she thought we were going to take it to Goodwill. This is the cloth that goes on the top, but we got this box I never looked in, but I wanted to. Oh, shit, I can't get it out with one hand. It's kind of crazy. Some little trinquitos. That's really cool. And these are like perfume bottles made in Western Germany. Wow. That's cool. Really cool. Never saw that before. Some little puka shell necklace in there. That's a throwback.
Throwback because if you didn't before, puka shell necklace.
No, I didn't, but Ben did.
He couldn't have.
He did.
No.
He did it.
Why though?
Because he did it. Oh, look at all these earrings though.
Now I know what to get him for Christmas next year.
A Pookie.
This year. We can just give him that one.
There's some gems in here though. I don't know. Some costume jewelry claims. But this one's kind of cool.
Here we go.
They got a little religious thing. Little hummingbird thing. It's kind of neat. It's a religious thing too. It's Score Life. What is this? Looks like it's actually silver. It looks like, or gold, maybe white gold even. I don't know though. Probably not. but it could be. I gotta look at it, see if it has an inscription on it, but it's a neck gear thing. Might be able to sell that on eBay. And there's like a little Verizon internet thing box, an old one. I don't know. Might be able to sell that too. But all treasures. Good scores. Alright, this is where we're at. Massive mound of flea market claims right here. Gonna tarp this, double tarp it, because water got in it last time. And it's supposed to rain again, but I'm about to double tarp it like I just said. Put one down and then put another one on top and just put bricks and whatever on it to hold it down. And I'm about to show you guys our garage. We're not really big furniture seller people. We donate furniture a lot, but these pieces are actually super cool, and we're realizing the value in furniture because it's easy to flip locally, and it's like 30, 40, 50, 60 bucks a piece instead of like $1 a piece. You can't really eBay this or sell it like that, but you can definitely sell it on OfferUp and Craigslist online, or just, I don't know, give it to someone more than throwing it out, which is not the plan. The plan is to sell it, but got some lamps here. I think those are pretty easy to sell at the flea. And this is what our garage looks like. Packed, once again. I guess it never wasn't, but this is part of the business, and you got to be willing to live in hoard, which is really just our garage and our shed, and now that trailer is adding to it, but our house is not hoarded out, which is the nice thing. What you got claiming in there? You can't use it?
I'm just too scared it's gonna fall and like...
That's an easy flea market dream.
Yeah, it's nice and clean now. So.
I can't even get through there.
Well, oops, shit, I'm about to break it already. But this is a really nice mirror, but it's really, really heavy. So, and where I want to put it, I can't really like, I can't hang it, like stably hang it. So if it's not stable, it's too dangerous to be just like taking a chance. Like maybe it will fall on the cats, maybe it won't. So I'm over it. I don't need one.
Woo. So what about that? Should I put it on the porch?
The little chair?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can
And then that has stuff in it. Should I just put it right here?
let me come back. I'm gonna come back here because I'm gonna wipe down the... Get your ass out of here, boy!
So the truck's empty. Not empty, but all the stuff we put in it today is out of it again. And this box has some dreamers in it. This thing, which we showed already. And then this little, it's like a metal star. It's not really an old one, but it's still cool. And then this is like a photo from, I don't even know where this is from. Buffalo, maybe, she said. And this is a East Aurora, New York. Toy Fest 2004. This is pretty cool, actually. Very cool. I know a good place to put this, actually, to give this to someone if we don't sell it. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys what I scooped up today. What I actually bought today was this lot of Game Gear Sega stuff. There's 2 systems that supposedly don't work right, which is kind of sad in a way. But he was talking about something needing to be replaced. But I don't know, maybe I could sell them for parts. And these games is really why I wanted to buy the lot. So I think the Terminator game, I just posted it on eBay. Goes for about 12 bucks. So I'm pretty, I would say, not totally brand new to the vintage video games claims, but I don't know that much about them. So I just thought that for this many games, they have all the manuals, the 2 systems that don't work, the power cord, and then 2 battery packs. I was just thinking like, and plus the storage case, that for 50 bucks, I think I can make hopefully double that. Maybe if I sell this, each one of these for 10, this for 15. I don't know, maybe the Mortal Kombat I might be able to get 30 for both of them. The system's for 25, even broken, and then whatever else. Hopefully looking to make 50 off of it. But always a gamble in this game. Bought this game for $2. It was Mark III, but she gave it to me for 2. Haven't even looked it up, have no idea how much it's worth. Got the Super Nintendo today for free from the barn sale. So that is just a plus altogether. Even if I end up selling it for $5 at the flea market and just tell them, look, I don't think it works. But it is super sun faded, but there's no reason why it doesn't work. I just got to get a power cord for this and a power cord for the Sega from my mom's house, because I actually have an old Sega and a Super Nintendo, so I probably have a power cord for both of those, but maybe even the power cord that went with that might even go to that, because they're both Sega. I don't know. This is the scores we got, and it's always a gamble like I just said, but it's really fun to go out and pick, and when you make money, it's really even better. Dude, did you come for the scrap questions? There he is.
What's happening out here?
The new scrap god. I was just filming the shit I bought today.
What'd you buy today?
Dude,
This
bullshit.
Not this?
No, I don't buy that. He just walks all over it.
Wow.
So we ended up going to that golf thing, and it was like it was just like local legends buying.
All right, thank you everyone for watching. I am off to sleep. Me and Sammy are gonna pack it in for the night, and just want to say, always got to be hustling to the next thing. Always got to be keeping your head above water somehow. If something slows down, move on to something else. That's why I'm trying to get into this whole thing and setting up my eBay room and online selling better. It doesn't have to be eBay, it could be any site. You could even sell just off of Instagram. But getting the exposure from all around and shipping out stuff, making better money than you ever would locally, is definitely the way to do it for certain items. And it's cool to see what kind of things people buy, which is really, because it's a broad spectrum of what sells on eBay or online in general. And I'm just getting into it, just learning. So I'm really excited about doing it in the next year, picking, because a lot of our foreclosures have slowed a lot down recently, even just all this whole year so far. And I don't think that is going to be our main source of income this year. I just have a feeling it's not going to be at all. And the way to do it is to just flow with the river, like I always say, how the river turns path and goes up and down and around. You always got to be looking for that next hustle. And the best thing to do is just to be happy, to just hustle hard, keep pushing, and to just never give up. And that's my claim in life, is to just never give up. I put way too much into this to ever just throw in the towel. So I'm going for it, we're going for it, and the dream is real. And we will see you guys tomorrow morning bright and early for some more claims. Good night, everyone.